Hello everyone, Jonathan Casey here with Mercury's Messenger Astrology. Happy New Year! How's everyone doing? I hope you guys are having a great day. Today is January 2nd, 2020. We are in between eclipses. Yes, today I'm going to do something a little bit different. Uh, I'm not going to do a tarot read or I'm not looking at the charts. I've already covered this time I've already, basically done some videos on this time, on the upcoming eclipse, on the Pluto Saturn conjunction. So what I'm actually going to do today is I'm going to do a product review. Over the holidays here, I really started getting into tarot before the holidays, but over the holidays I went crazy on YouTube and bought a whole bunch of tarot decks and oracle decks. I'm still waiting on them in the mail, but I decided to do a product review on the tarot deck that I currently I have two decks. One came in a very synchronistic kind of fashion. It's a great deck. The depictions on it allow you to do intuitive reads. Nonetheless, I ended up buying a deck after being gifted that one, and I bought this the Victorian Steampunk Tarot by Liz Dean, illustrated by Bev Speight. Sorry if you're watching and I pronounced that wrong. Um, so yeah, comes in this beautiful box. Has this beautiful booklet here. Oops. Has this beautiful booklet here. Depicted inside. Gives you a couple different examples of different kinds of tarot reads. Very well illustrated and stuff like that. Gives you good details on all the cards. The cards themselves are beautiful. Look at this. It looks like magic, you know. So on the back here you see a dragonfly, moth, a beetle over here, and a bee down here. Those are the suits in for this deck, rather than it being cups, coins, wands, and spears, or there's a couple different variations. These ones is dragonflies, bees, moths, and dragonflies, bees, moths, and beetles. The cards are beautiful. They're about 5 inches by maybe just under 3 inches. Nice size cards, beautifully laminated. The depictions are gorgeous, very steampunk like, which I find suits me very well. And yeah, I really enjoy this deck. I feel like this deck is great for a beginner, because it's pretty much straightforward. If you're learning tarot, you can use the book as a reference. It doesn't require you to be intuitive in these reads. You can completely, except the cards don't really nurture that kind of content. What I kind of did want to point out is, so this one here is the moths, but you could see the picture of the wand there, and the background being red for fire sign. Let's see here. I'm pulling a few nice cards. I might as well show them to you. The Death card. Oh, the Sun was right there. Here's the Tower card. The Sun had a nice steampunk theme to it. Beautiful, beautiful deck. Here's a dragonflies, for example. And you can see in the corner there the cups. So dragonflies is cups. Blue background means water element kind of deal. Let's see here. The bees is purple, which is air, and there's a sword. And if I haven't showed you the Lover's card yet, beautiful Lover's card. I want to find you the Earth sign now. Earth card. High Priestess. That's the Earth card. Here's an Earth card. The Beetles, which is coins, and more like a beige. It's almost yellow. Different variations of earth tones, anyhow, because it's an earth sign, and you can see the coins with the beetles there. So, beautiful deck. I love it. I try to not have any cards reversed, however, because I like this the border kind of matches. If you could just imagine, if they weren't, that it lines up differently, right? So I prefer to try and keep the all the cards upright and not do reverse reads with this deck. But yeah, beautiful deck. I love the color. I love the steampunk theme. I actually ordered an Oracle deck. It was tea leaf, steampunk, and in steampunk, the TEA was in capital while everything else was in small letters. It won 2 awards in 2019 for Tarot Deck of the Year. When I ordered a few decks online recently, I wanted to create themes. So I bought an Oracle deck to go with a steampunk Oracle deck to go with this steampunk tarot deck, for example. I bought there's from the same maker, a Santa Muerte Oracle and Tarot deck, which is like the Mexican Day of the Dead, perhaps. And I also bought Wild Woods, which is more like a pagan with, deer antler, skull sort of depictions on it. So those are just a few of the decks that I have coming in. But let's talk a little. I wanted to mention a few more things about this deck in particular, the Steampunk Tarot deck. The parts that I didn't like about the deck. I find in the book there are some mistakes in the descriptions of the cards. As for example, the High Priestess or the Hierophant. The it said that the moon ruled that card, when the moon card said that Pisces ruled that card, when those are obviously flipped. Pisces goes with the High Priestess and the moon goes with the moon. Like that only makes sense. It also said that Mars went with the Tower card, um, rather than the Chariot card, uh, where in this deck it's the flying machine rather than the Chariot. Um, but Uranus rules the Tower, and Mars goes with the Chariot. There was also a couple other things that, there's one page that gives you just a quick reference on the different suits and the numbers. There is like a full page of, like a full description of these cards, uh, the minor arcana cards. But there's this page right here, this one here, where the elements with the signs, and then basically the number and a quick reference to what that number symbolizes. And I feel like even there, um, that some of that isn't really accurate or correct. Now, if this is your only tarot deck and you're not that serious into it, you just have it to, and you do reads like once every 2 months or something like that, and then you could just basically go by what the book says. You'll have fun with it nonetheless. But if you're a little bit more serious into it, if you really want to, if you're using multiple decks, you kind of want them to mean the same thing. And I'm into astrology. I have a good mind on what everything means in regards to the signs and the planets, as well as I'm informed in numerology, and so therefore I knew certain planets go with certain numbers, or certain numbers just have certain meanings that I didn't feel was accurate in the book here. So I'm happy with the deck. I was able to. I can, I know tarot enough now that that I don't really need to look at the book, and so I can go not just by memory, because I also try and feel the person that I'm doing the reading for, and hopefully I have a little bit of a knowledge on their life, so I can give a read specific to them, and I don't need to use the book where I feel like there are some minor errors. But besides that, yeah, it's a great book. I recommend it just because steampunk, I feel, goes so well with tarot. I'm really excited to get the Oracle deck. I'm really excited to get all the decks really that I ordered, but in particular, I feel like steampunk theme is a theme that resonates with me the most. Yeah. Yeah. So that's my video. It's a great deck. I think I paid. I bought it on eBay. I think I paid, $24 $4, say approximately with the shipping. It's not a terribly expensive deck. There are some more affordable decks out there, but there are some decks that are crazy expensive as well. And eventually, I feel like I want to start collecting as many decks as I can. And there's actually a deck that I'm looking at. It's not a tarot. It's more an oracle deck that with the shipping and stuff is going to cost me over $100. So I'm going to wait for a while because at the moment I'm not working. I'm supposed to start work. I haven't really got the call yet. So my job, I'll just mention it, is I'm going to be driving a snow plow, clearing the road. And I kind of look at things as like, even though I'm driving a truck clearing the road in a physical kind of sense, I also kind of look at it as like with the tarot and the astrology that I'm helping clear everyone's path, everyone's road to a better future. So thank you very much for watching. See you guys all again real soon. I also do fireworks for a living. I'm a professional pyrotechnician, so I blow things up, blow up the obstacles maybe in your way, and just maybe make things clear, and visible and bright for us to see. So that's another way to look at that. Anyhow, thank you very much for watching. See you guys all again real soon. Bye now.